gaining a knowledge of God. In Proverbs 9:10 it says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding." Ladies and gentlemen, we need to be wise. And first and foremost, we got to have some respect for God. This fear is not talking about just being afraid of him. No, no, no. It's talking about having a serious level of respect and honor for God. And like our Savior, he had service for the world, so we have a service for God here in this world. We are to be like him in character and service to. That is how we reflect God to others who need to know God. Just like we needed to know who God is, someone shared him with us, we now have to share him with others. And the only way we really can get to have the understanding and know him is through, one, reading his word. And if you haven't taken time to read the Bible, let's just look at nature. Let's look at what he spoke into existence. Let's look into how he created the night sky and how he moved over the face of the deep and said, "Let there be light." And there was light. This right here is what God spoke. And then he went further and he said, "Let me just form this planet." And then he separated the waters from the waters. And then he went on to create the land and the grass and the trees, the mountain, the hills, and the clouds. Have you ever stopped, put down your electronics that you're using right now to see this, and just to admire God's handiwork? If we're going to be like him, if we're going to share the love that God has, we need to understand his character and how he operates. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to ask you today, just take about 5 minutes, whether it's while the sun is up or this evening, just to admire God's handiwork. God bless. Have a good one. Talk to you later.